All right. Good morning, everybody. We are here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. As usual, I'm your host, Mark Pierce. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, Mark doesn't have enough t-shirts. He should get another shirt. So that's just what I did. What do you think of the shirt? Pretty good, right? Not too bad. Maybe I'll do a giveaway one of these days where you post a comment under there and we'll just randomly pick a winner and send a shirt out. We'll see. Anyway, hope you like it. Today is Wednesday. You know what happens on Wednesdays? Wednesdays is Hit or Miss Wednesday. I don't know. What are we going to call it on Wednesday? We still don't have a name. Random Wednesday, Odd Wednesday. What else could we call it? Random. I don't know. We'll come up with something, I'm sure. But Wednesday is the day that we play a band that perhaps maybe you've never heard of, or a song from a band that you've never heard. That piece of it will probably come later. I've got still a decent list of bands that I'm going to play, and then eventually it'll filter down and probably be songs that you've never heard, maybe by someone that you've not heard of, but just in one song, which is like a no-hit wonder, I guess, right? But I still have a decent amount, handful at least, of bands that have more than one song that I like that I feel like deserve some attention. And then you give it a listen, see what you think. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if it's just okay. Tell me if you think it kind of stinks. I just want to hear what you think if you give them a listen. So today's song of the day, without further adu, is a band called Texas. Anyone remember the band Texas? I don't know. But today happens to be also their drummer's birthday, Richard Hind. He is 55 years old. So, who are Texas? Texas is a band out of Glasgow, Scotland, and they were formed in 1987, 88, and they put out their debut album in 89. Their name came from the movie Paris, Texas, and that soundtrack was done by Ry Cooder, who is famous for his slide guitar, and that kind of greatly influenced the type of music they were playing at that time. So, they put out their debut album. It's called Southside in 89, and they actually have a single that was a decent hit. It's called I Don't Want a Lover, and it was internationally charted. It went to number 3 in the United Kingdom. It went to number 88 in the United States. So, it got some traction. It's a pretty good song. I like that song. I did not hear about them at that time. They put out another album in 91 called Mother's Heaven. That album went to number 32 in the United States, I believe. Also decent, right? And then in 1993, they put out Rick's Road, which went to number 18. But their sales went down after that first album and single. I think I have a poster of them. Yeah, over there. Can we see it? Let's move this a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Texas is right there. That is the album cover for Rick's Road. That's when I first heard of them. We got the promotional CD at the record store, and I played it, and I really liked it, and I just wore out that record. The first 5 songs or so are great. But again, the album sales went down each year that they sold records. So what happened? They took a little bit of a break, just a few years, and they came back in 99 with this 97 with this album called White on Blonde. But they had redefined themselves as a pop duo. See, the founding member, Johnny McLaroon, he was in 2 bands in the mid-80s. He was in Altered Images and the band Hipsway. Some of you might remember the band Hipsway. They had one hit, and it was called The Honey Thief. And if you don't remember that song, check it out. But it basically it was absolutely 80s synth pop. So that's where he came from. And so here they are. They find themselves in 97, and they redefine themselves as a pop band. And that album goes right to number 1, sells 6 million copies. And then they go on to put out tons of records that are more this pop music. And the UK just loves them. Their next 3 albums go to number 1. They have all kinds of hits. They sell 40 million records in the UK and worldwide, but mostly in the UK. They have 13 top 10 singles in the UK, the majority of which is this pop music. They even put out after going on a little bit of a break and putting out another album in 2017, that album went to #1 in the UK. I listened to some of that stuff. I just don't like it at all. It's clearly pop music, and I can't believe it's the same band making this music of this small amount of time where I really like them, but it's pretty crazy. So really, there's one song from that debut album that I like. It's called I Don't Want to Love Her. And then the album Rick's Road, to me, is just awesome guitar and singing. It's great music. They got So-Called Friend, which actually was used for the Ellen opening credit soundtrack for several years, from 94 to 98. The song Fade Away, Listen to Me, You Owe It All to Me, and So in Love with You, which is a great ballad. So I'm going to post those songs underneath. Those will be the ones that you hear. I think those are great songs. Give them a listen, see what you think. I like her voice. I like the slide guitar. I like the music. It's great. So if I'm going to go with the first song, whichever the #1 song is, it's You Owe It All to Me is the first choice. So that'll be the first song that I play. But we're going to play them all there, and you give them a listen, and then write in the comments and tell me what you think of the band Texas. That's your Wednesday song of the day. That's your mission, should you choose to accept it. And as usual, we'll see you on the flip side.